In 1820, the Underground Railroad was established to help the enslaved people of the southern states escape to find freedom in the north. Arguably, the most famous and prolific conductor was Harriet Tubman. This piece of her history is known worldwide, but far fewer people know of Harriet's continued efforts during the Civil War. Her true identity unknown to the South, she was only known as Moses, the name that slaves used in referring to her. Asked to join the Union Army in order to take advantage of her experience recruiting slaves, she was to choose 9 volunteers, all former slaves, and train them as scouts. She taught them to blend in, to fight, and then to vanish. The Confederates knew them only as Moses Marauders. Thanks to the work of her marauders, Harriet devised an aggressive plan to rescue not just a few slaves at a time, but hundreds from the Confederate town of Colleton, South Carolina. The Union brass was impressed and planned to move forward on this plan. However, they doubted a woman could ever lead soldiers, colored or otherwise. Harriet made it clear she would not be pushed aside.
They followed me when we would see our people strung up by the neck by slave catchers. They've been following me my whole life because they know I will lead them to freedom. In all my years as a conductor on the Underground Railroad, I ain't never lost a passenger. Never. I don't intend to start now. And by God Almighty, the volunteers will follow me now. They'll follow me.
And she was right. This is just a small part in the story of General Harriet Tubman.